Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for today's flow. We are going to be doing a 10-minute plank series with the Pilates ball. If you don't have a ball, that's totally fine. You can do it without it, or sometimes I like to use a towel. It is just as effective. So let's get started. We're going to close our eyes, keep our hands in our lap, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. It's going to be a deep breath in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. Another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Last one, in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. You can float open those eyes. And I'd like you to get started, and we're gonna put that ball in between the thighs at the top, and we're just gonna bring it into a down dog position and try to stretch out those heels, those calves. Just get a good stretch before we get moving here. Pedal those legs and adjust the ball if you need to. And from here, we're just going to rock it out to a plank position. And I'd like you to tip forward and backward an inch while squeezing that ball in the thighs for 8, 7. Give me a slight bend in those elbows for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. And we're going to do 10 circles on the right side for 10, 9. Make sure you're still squeezing that ball in between those thighs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Reverse those circles on that left side for 10, 9. Make sure you're breathing here. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it, hold it, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Oh, good job. You can take that ball out between those thighs and just reach it forward into a child's pose. Rock it back and forth. Good. Now I'd like you to bring it up. We're going to be doing a modified push-up, and we're going to be having the ball underneath one hand. So place that ball underneath the left hand and right hand right beside it. Shoulders distance apart. Knees out behind you, feet up in the air. We're just going to bend forward slightly for 10, 9, 8. Core is really engaged here. The ball is definitely adding a balancing effect, and you're using the core just as much as the arms. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can sit it back on those hips, sway side to side for a breath. And now we're going to switch arms. Almost lost the ball there. So ball underneath that right hand. Hands are shoulders distance apart. And we're just going to bring it down and bring it back up for 10, 9, 8, 7. If this is too challenging for you as well, you don't have to go down as far. You can just do a slight pulse, or you don't have to use the ball at all. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, good work. Sit it back for a breath. Now I'd like you to move onto your back, and we're going to put that ball right underneath the top of your back. So like right at your bra line. And I just like you to have those legs slightly bent, hands behind your head. And we're just going to do a slight crunch up and roll it back down for 10. 9. Make sure you're breathing for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Try to look up at the ceiling as well so you're not hurting your neck here. Give me 2 more. And 1. Good. You can slowly sit it up, move that ball. Now we're going to place it in between our thighs. We're going to do some bridges here. So your hands out in a diagonal. We're going to engage that core. And you're going to slowly lift it up. Lower back, middle back, upper back. We're going to squeeze that ball between our thighs and just lower it down and up for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. Make sure you're squeezing that ball for 5. 4. Hands are pressed firmly into the mat for 2. And 1. Good. We're going to hold it at the top. We're just going to squeeze in for 10 pulses with that ball, holding at the top. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to combine the two. So you're going to lower it down, bring it up, and pulse at the top for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Slowly lower it down, upper back, middle back, and lower back. Whew, nice work. So now we're going to move on to a side plank. I'd like you to bring both legs out to the side. We're going to be on our right side, right forearm. Ball in that left hand. And we're just going to lift it up. And a modified version of this, you can bend that bottom leg. It'll be just as effective. And we're just going to do 10 pulses right here for 10. Dipping that hip down and bringing it back up. Really reaching through that left arm with the ball for 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold it at the top. Now we're going to reach through the middle and bring it back up. So reach through with the ball, bring it back up. Give me 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And last one. Good. Slowly lower it down. We're going to come on to that left side. So bend that left arm, left forearm. Again, if you need to do a modified version of this, just bend that bottom leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift up. We're just going to do 10 dips with that left hip for 8. 7. Really reaching through that top arm, elongating through the entire body for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold at the top. Now we're going to reach through the middle with that ball and that right arm for 10. 9. 8. Make sure you're breathing here. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. You can put that ball off to the side. You can come in a seated position just like we started. And take a deep breath in. Reach those arms overhead. And reach that left arm over to the right side. Right forearm on the ground. Inhale, other side. Exhale, reach that right arm over to the left side. This is really great to stretch out those obliques that we just worked. And come to the center and fold it forward. Deep breath in. And exhale it out. Slowly roll it back up. And you're all finished for today. Thank you for joining me for this 10-minute Pilates planks, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video.